Hi folks, well it's that time of year when rivers, alcoholic beverages and lots of other things turn green. Yep, it's St. Patrick's Day, or it's approaching St. Patrick's Day. And I wanted to kind of bring an offer to you actually just in light of that. Some of you, if you're a supporter of mine on Patreon, if you're part of the tribe on Patreon with me, you may have heard the story behind this album here, Engage 24. Engage 24 was a live recording that a record company came and did of an event that a friend of mine had and myself had kicked off it was called Engage 24. It was a series of 24-hour worship events that we hosted in our town. A lot of those events happened in a beautiful old church called St. Patrick's in Coleraine. And it's a long story as to how this came about, but when it was released it was hailed as a landmark album, and it actually became, for the record company Kingsway Music, who are now part of Integrity, it became their biggest selling album during that particular release cycle. And the album is actually no longer in print, so you can't get a CD of this anymore, but I actually have managed to track down through one of the local bookstores a batch that they had in their warehouse, and I've snagged them. And I was actually going to hold on to them because they're rare and you can't get them anymore. I was going to hold on to them and use them as gifts or whatever. But I figured, why not just release them for St. Patrick's Day? So I've got an offer on. You can check it out below or near this video. And during St. Patrick's Day offer, I've also got a number of these little booklets about St. Patrick. This is written by the late Derek Bingham, who was a really well-known speaker and author and writer here in Ireland. And it unpacks something of the authentic story of Patrick. Whenever you find out the real story behind St. Patrick, it's one of those truth is stranger than fiction tales. His story is epic. The myth and the legend that have kind of grown up around him are nothing compared to the real story. So I'm going to include one of those with each kind of St. Patrick's Day offer. There's a couple of different offers I put together below this. This is very limited because obviously there's a finite number of them. I am actually negotiating with Integrity Music to see if I can license the remanufacture of these for myself. It obviously won't have the original packaging that this comes with the booklet and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, I thought I'd give you a heads up to you guys first of all who are in the orbit of my world. I want to give you guys first refusal at this stuff. But anyway, thanks again. If this is for you, thank you. If it's not, feel free to let it pass you by. But in the meantime, have a great St. Patrick's Day if you happen to celebrate that. And we will speak soon. Bless you. Bye.